this year was actually a good year for Kaizer Chiefs. A lot of people does not necessarily think that 2021 has been a good year for Kaizer Chiefs, but I tell you the truth, there are things that you don't notice that makes it a very good year for Kaizer Chiefs when you start to look deeper. And let me tell you what are those things. Number one, Kaizer Chiefs played in the CAF Champions League final for the first time. That's number one. For many years, and many players have never played in the CAF Champions League. That's number one. Number two, let's look at the finance. Did you know that Kaizer Chiefs was actually number two in terms of the club that made the most revenue in the PSL history or in 2021? Number one being Mamelodi Sundowns. And then they calculated the fact that Sundowns, what they have won and how much it gave them. You understand? So if Sundowns did won maybe only the league, and obviously you remember that they were kicked out in the last 8 of the CAF Champions League. So had they only had those things, Kaizer Chiefs would actually be the number one team. But because of what they won, you understand, it contributed to the money that the club has. So if you look at that from a financial point of view, Kaizer Chiefs did exceptionally well. And then let's look at also in terms of the rebuilding of the club. In the year 2021, they brought in the likes of Austin Dube, which is a very good signing. Mabiliso from Amazulu, a very good signing. Cole Alexander from India, a very good signing. Nange, he's not, I don't think is the best signing, you understand? And then they brought the best and actually their number one PSL signing, and that it's not me who says that. Farouk said that. A lot of people, even the coach at Morocco Swallows, he was praising this signing. You know what I'm saying? The former Swallows coach Brendan Truter, he praised this signing, and that signing is, he goes by the name of Keagan Dolly. You understand? So if you look at the rebuilding, and then just to mention the few as well, they brought back just number 14, Sakhot, which is a very good, which he is actually a very good player. And then they also, now the combination between Kamabila is now, it's a deadly combination. They just need that spark in the midfield, that supplier. They just need that supplier. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the good news is that Leonardo Castro should be back. I don't know, because last game he wasn't there, but yeah, he should be back. You know what I'm saying? So the spark there at the front is on another level. So if you look at the club rebuilding and what the club achieved from a financial point of view, guys, Kaizer Chiefs is on another level. You know what I'm saying? It's not what we think when we listen to certain things, because the club is often criticized by the style of playing, and we tend to think that all is doomed just because of that. Yeah, guys, that this club has done exceptionally well in 2021. You will remember that obviously they played the final before the start of the 2021 and 2022 season. So the likes of Keagan Dolly wasn't there, the likes of all the players that I've named which were signed, even though some of them were already signed, but they could not play because of the FIFA ban. But yeah, so if you look at what the club achieved with the material that they had at that time, guys, it is incredible. Now look at the growth now, the players that were promoted. Look at the likes of Hadebe, jersey number 30 at Kaizer Chiefs. He's an exciting player. He's wow. Look at the goalkeeper they signed from Vets, What I forgot his name. Very good signing. So if you look at what the quality, that has been brought into this team, Now, the other thing, remember that Kaizer Chiefs won the derby. For a very long time, Pirate has been dominating in the derby, but this time they went with their heads down because they got what they got what they did not expect to get. Because they also thought, Kaizer Chiefs is on the building phase, so we're probably gonna beat them. You know what I'm saying? Though Kaizer Chiefs is not playing a beautiful football, but the bottom line is Kaizer Chiefs walk out of that game victorious. And thanks to who? The number one PSL signing. I'm not going to say who that player is. You're just going to go to Kaizer Chiefs starting players and just look for just number 10. That's the player that did everything and finished the game for Kaizer Chiefs. Nevertheless, what's your opinion? I've just told you the facts. You can go and check it on Google, all the things that I told you. You can go and Google and you will see the things that I'm talking about. You can go and watch other sport analysis. They will tell you, those who are honest, they will tell you that if you're looking at the material and the things that Kaizer Chiefs achieved in 2021, guys, it's marvelous. So what's your take? What's your opinion about what I've just told you now?